Hey guys, good day everyone, and time to start our live session. I hope that you see me, I hope that you see my chart, I hope that you hear my voice, and I hope that everything is working. So this time I decided to do this live stream early in the morning and discuss with you the opening of the London session. So what I'm planning to do today, first of all, I have some trading setup to share with you. The setup on a pound yen pair, very nice one. Then I will share with you a couple of updates for some important trading instruments in my watch list. And as always, I want to have a discussion with you. So as always during this live streams, we have a live chat here on YouTube. And in this live chat, you can ask me questions. In a live chat, you can ask me to analyze any instrument you want, and if something is not clear in my analysis, always feel free to ask. Nice to see Chiron right here, nice to see Christina, nice to see Adil right here, nice to see Vazu. Traders, as always, if we have any issues with the live stream, if I'm lagging, if there are some issues, please let me know in the live chat as well, because unfortunately I cannot monitor the state of the stream by my own. So let's warm up, traders, analyzing the pound yen pair. And the pound yen pair, GBP, JPY, I see a very nice buying opportunity. So we'll discuss this one. And by the way, before I show you this trading opportunity, just a quick note about my trading strategy. For those who are here the first time, I treat technical analysis, I treat the price action, and my trading strategy is called the top-down trading strategy. Yes, the idea of the top-down trading strategy is very simple. We simply analyze multiple time frames. First, we start with the higher time frame, we analyze the trend, we are looking for the points from where it is safe for us to trade, and then simply once one of such points is reached, we start analyzing lower time frames. And there we are looking for some kind of confirmations. Yes, and during these live streams, what I'm showing you, I'm simply showing you what exactly I'm looking for to open the trade. Nice to see Alex right here, nice to see Johnny right here, nice to see Eva, nice to see Nimisha right here, and nice to see Alba. Sonny, nice to see you all. Nice to see you all, and nice to see you here. And I see that many members attend all the live streams that I do, and I'm really happy about that fact. So, pound yen pair. We always start our analysis with the higher time frame, and I always say that the most preferable time frame to start your analysis with is the daily time frame. Why daily time frame is good? Because on a daily time frame you can grasp the global picture, you can understand what is happening with the market globally, but also here you can get the short-term perspective and you can see what is happening with the instrument at that exact moment. So first, let's execute the trend analysis right here. Let's try to get what is happening with the pair. Analyzing the pair for the price action here for the last 2 years, we can see that we are trading here in a long-term bullish trend, right? You can see that globally we are very bullish. And even though globally we are very bullish, we can see that locally for some time the pair was consolidating. And over here for a quite long period of time we were trading within a very narrow horizontal range. And we were consolidating. The market participants were deciding where to push the market next, whether to continue this local correctional movement or to return back to a global bullish trend. And watching how the price acted recently, we can spot right here the fact that the range's resistance was broken to the upside. Even though this one was respected many times in a row just in the recent past, you can see that finally bulls managed to violate that structure and close above that on a daily. And then after its retest, we saw a very nice bullish continuation. It makes me think that the pair returns back to a global bullish trend. And it would be a nice idea, a good idea to look for the trend following opportunities, to look for the buying opportunities on the pair. And our task then is to find the points, the areas from where it will be relatively safe for us to try to buy the market, right? I hope you follow. And then what we do, we execute the structure analysis. We are looking for key levels. And zooming in the chart and analyzing the price action, you can see, traders, that over here we got a quite strong structural resistance. Yes, and if we analyze how the price reacted to that just recently, you can see that once it was reached, we saw a quite strong bearish reaction from that. Yes, and the market retraced from that structure. But then that structure was broken to the upside, and with a strong bullish candle, that structure was violated, and we bounced much higher then, and we set a new high over here. What is happening with the pair now? We are retesting the broken structure at the moment, and the broken structure turned into support now. So from that, we may try to buy the market, right? So our next task will be then to analyze the reaction of the price to that structure and to look for some kind of confirmation. I hope you follow, traders. If something is not clear, remember that you can always ask me in a live chat on YouTube. Also, traders, don't forget to like this live stream and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And nice to see Lacadi right here, Emmanuel right here, and nice to see Philippe, nice to see Patrick, nice to see you all. I hope you follow, traders, and I hope for now everything is clear. So now let's open the 4-hour. Let's open the 4-hour and check if we have any clues here on the 4-hour. Here on the 4-hour time frame, we can see how sharply the market was falling. The market, the bears were very strong, and you can see that bears even managed to break that local horizontal structure support to the downside and close below that. Yes, so the momentum here was very strong. But then take a look what happened next. Once our key support was reached, we stopped falling, we bounced, and moreover, we have violated that structure to the upside. Yes, even though it should have been turned into resistance, you can see that bulls managed to violate that to the upside. And of course, it is a very important bullish clue. Now let's open an hourly time frame and let's look for some extra clues over here. So opening an hourly time frame, let's check what we have over here on an hourly time frame. And here we have multiple clues. If we analyze this one from a candlestick patterns analysis perspective, here we may spot very nice rejection. You can see that the wick of that candle is bigger than the body of that candle. And definitely that wick over here signifies a strong bullish pressure. Moreover, over here we can spot a very cute doji candle. Yes, we have a very nice doji right here that was formed. But one more very important candlestick pattern that I see right here is the inside bar formation. Take a look at that strong bearish candle, traders. You can see that here we formed that bearish candle, that very strong bearish candle, and here goes the range of that candle. Yes, and you can see that then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 candles were perfectly respecting the range of that candle. That candle we call the modest bar, and that candlestick pattern formation signifies the weakness and local indecision, right? And usually the side of the breakout of the range of the modest bar quite accurately indicates us the future direction of the market. Traders, I hope you follow. And then take a look what happened. Then bulls violated the range of the modest bar to the upside, right? It was broken. We got a confirmed breakout and hourly candle close above that. Yes, it is a very important bullish clear. So we are bullish. And moreover, from a price action perspective, we also have right here a very nice double bottom pattern with the high LU. Yes, so we have a lot of bullish clues right here. And this bullish clues are enough for us to actually buy the pair. So what I suggest you doing here in pound yen, I suggest you buying the retest of that broken minor structure resistance. Yes, you could have bought the pair right here, but if you missed the trade, I suggest buying the retest, yeah, setting your stop loss below the lows of the pattern and expecting a bullish movement. Yes, if you are an intraday trader, you can easily expect, first of all, a bullish movement to 165. Yeah, that can be your first target for the trade. And your second target for the trade can be the local structure high. Yes, so that is the trade that I propose. Yes, if you are already in that trade, keep holding and just set a safe stop loss. If you are not in the trade, set your buy limit order on a retest and patiently wait. Yes, that will be our plan here in pound yen, and let's see what will happen. You can see that our stop loss is lying strictly below the support that we spotted. Yes, so once the price violates that yellow structure support to the inside, the structure that we spotted will become invalid. Yes, and that is why we close our trading position. Then, let me know, traders, if you have any questions. And I see a lot of questions about gold, so if you want me to analyze this one, please give me yes in a live chat. Yeah, so nice to see Shihi right here. Nice to see LB right here. And LB says it can be head and shoulders. If you see that it can be head and shoulders, I totally agree. If you open this one on 30 minutes, why not opening the 30 minutes short? Still, it can be the head and shoulders pattern as well. You can perceive this one this way. Yes, you can perceive this one as the head and shoulders pattern as well. I absolutely agree. Yes, so the outlook here is bullish, and LB, good eye. So a lot of yes in the live chat. It is funny how popular is gold. I was always wondering why so many people trade gold, and I haven't found any reason. Anyway, first of all, let's briefly discuss the local shorting opportunity that I spotted yesterday on gold with my students. First, we'll discuss that, and then I will give you the update. And thank you, traders, for asking. Thank you for asking. I really appreciate that. Sachin says, which one you prefer and why, win ratio or risk to reward? I always, if you decide whether you prefer high risk to reward ratio or win rate, it is a kind of very personal thing. So I really want to win more frequently than I lose. And for that reason, I have relatively wide range of stop losses, but it compensates me with high accuracy of my prediction. So with my trading strategy, I have around 65% win rate on average, and that is quite high win rate, taking into consideration that I always have the positive risk to reward. But some traders trade with 3-to-1, 5-to-1 risk to reward, but they have around 20-25% win rate, and I cannot personally trade with such a low win rate. So to me, I have wider stop losses, bigger stop losses, but I also have more accurate predictions. Yes, so it is always your decision to decide. So we are on gold chart, daily chart, and previously on gold we have spotted the breakout of that horizontal structure. We got a quite strong structure support right here. Yes, first of all, it was a very strong resistance. After the breakout, it turned into support, and multiple times it was respected. And then that structure was broken. Yes, the market violated that structure to the downside last week, and this week we got the retest of that structure. And I was monitoring the reaction of the price to that structure, and here on a 4-hour time frame, yeah, watching the test of the lower boundary of that structure, I spotted a doji candle here on a 4-hour time frame, and on an hourly time frame with my students, we have spotted the double top pattern over here. Yes, we got a very cute double top, and we shorted on a retest. Yesterday we opened a short position on a retest, set stop loss above the highs of the pattern, and we caught quite nice bearish move. Here was our first target. We also expected a bearish movement to lower structure levels, but it turned out that the market was rejected. Yes, even though we got the attempt of bears to push lower, it turned out that there were a lot of buying orders right here around 1804 level. And for that reason, the market started to grow, and then our trade was closed. And those who follow me on Telegram knew that yesterday I have shared this prediction on gold, and those who reacted quickly managed to catch quite nice profit right here. But now this setup is definitely invalid, and you can see that then we got a very strong bullish rally, and bulls are pushing higher and higher and higher now. So what is currently happening? Let's return back to a daily time frame. Returning back to a daily time frame, you can see that now bulls kind of forgot about that broken structure. It looks like bulls may push the price higher. And so far, traders, the closest strong resistance that is on focus is that structure. Yes, so far it is the closest strong resistance from where I would look for the next short. You can see that even though globally we are quite bullish on gold, we should definitely admit the fact that now we are trading in a minor bearish trend. Yes, we got a very strong bearish impulse, the retracement, then we dropped lower, we retraced, then we dropped lower. So we have a sequence of the low lows right here. We have a sequence of low highs right here. So the bias right now is definitely very bearish. Let me know, by the way, traders in the live chat, what are your personal expectations from gold? What do you expect? We can also, traders, check the FEBs and execute the FEB analysis. We have very strong bearish impulse right here, and let's add the FEB retracement right here, and let's check if we have some confluence. So that yellow area matches with the 50% retracement of that last bearish impulse, and we have a bigger impulse right here starting from that high. So let's check if we have something there as well. Let's also add 236 retracement. Yeah, looks like nothing special right here. I would also add one more FIB retracement level for some extra confirmation to check if we have something. Yeah, so very interesting thing. Let me remove all the rest so you could better see what I spotted right here with the FIB analysis. Take a look, traders. Let's remove this one, this one, this one, this one, so you could see. So over here, analyzing the three impulses, we spotted right here a very peculiar confluence of 50% retracements. Yes, so here is quite wide yellow area of support, of resistance, that matches perfectly with this 50% retracements. So that will be the area, definitely, traders, from where bears may start pushing. And your task now will be to patiently wait for the test of that structure And once that structure is tested, you should look for shorting opportunities from here. You should look for the confirmation first. And of course, once I spot a decent confirmation, I will definitely share with you the update. Yes, so don't forget to subscribe to my free Telegram channel. Yes, so that is so far what I see. Let's now check traders what is happening on the intraday time frames there. Let's check how exactly the price is growing, and let's check if we have some special things to watch over here. You can see, yeah, so here on an hourly time frame, executing the trend analysis, we can definitely see right here the local bullish reversal. Yeah, so we were trading in a bearish trend, we formed a double bottom pattern, and then we bounced invalidating the previous lower high and closing above that, setting a local higher high right here. And then we retraced, we set a higher low, and then we set a new higher high. So here we have already a minor bullish trend. And I think traders' probabilities will be high that we will keep growing. And for now, I assume that the goal for buyers might be around 1844. Yeah, so that is so far what I see over here. Now, about your questions, traders, let me know if everything is clear, and let me know what else do you want me to analyze for you. Let me know what are you interested in. I see a question from Malik about dollar yen. That will be the next instrument that we will analyze. So what is up with dollar yen? Take a look, traders. Here is my recent structure analysis for dollar yen here. And over here, what we can spot is the confirmed breakout of a very important horizontal structure resistance. Yes, you can see that here we got a very important structure shelf. First, it was a very strong support, and 2 times in a row it was respected and the price bounced from that. Then that structure was broken to the downside, and you can see that then 2 times in a row bears initiated strong bearish waves from that. But then on Friday, the price formed a high momentum bullish candle, yes, and we closed above that structure. So that structure turned into support now, and from that structure, I would look for a bullish continuation to that red resistance. So bias is very bullish, but of course the market is quite overbought after the strong bullish rally. You can see that we formed a doji candle here on the daily, signifying the weakness of buyers. So first, I would let the price correct itself. I would let the price drop to that support, and from there, I would recommend you looking for buying opportunities. Yes, I hope it is clear. Let's also check what we have in the 4-hour. Here in the 4-hour time frame, you can also see that we formed a quite weird head and shoulders pattern. Yeah, so definitely it is just one more bearish clue signifying the overbought condition of the market. Yes, I hope it is clear. So let's wait for a correctional movement before we buy. Let me know, traders, if everything is clear, and don't forget to like this live stream. I see a question about Euro New Zealand, by the way, and Euro New Zealand pair is in my list for today, because on Euro New Zealand I have spotted a very important zone of confluence that I wanted to share with you. Let's open a daily time frame first, and let's check the situation here on the daily. So you can see, traders, that previously we have spotted together that horizontal structure. Yes, that horizontal structure, it was broken to the upside, and then after a deep retest, we bounced. But now bears are pushing again. And ahead I see a very important zone of confluence. First of all, let's take that trend line. You can see that here we have a major rising trend line that was respected many times in a row in the past, and from where we saw very strong bullish impulsive movements. And that trend line matches perfectly with that horizontal structure, right? You can see that over here we have a very important local zone of confluence that is based on the trend line and that horizontal support. So probabilities will be high that from that blue zone we will see a bullish movement. Probabilities are high that from that blue zone the next bullish wave will initiate. So now your task is to patiently monitor the reaction of the price to that blue zone, and you should look for confirmation in lower time frames to buy. Let's briefly check what is happening there on the 4-hour. If we see some clues for now, we can see how strong bearish movement is right here. You can see that here we formed a very nice high momentum bearish candle, and definitely for now it is not a good idea to buy, traders. For now, bears locally dominate the market, so let the price reach that blue zone first, and then let's look for a confirmation to buy. Now, what will we analyze next? I see a question from Paul about Aussie dollar, and I saw a question from Alba about euro yen. These two instruments will be the next. So first let's open euro yen and let's check what is up with euro yen. On euro yen, traders, earlier we have been monitoring together that range. Yes, if you remember the previous live stream, we were discussing that horizontal trading range, and we were waiting for its resistance breakout, and the price perfectly violated the resistance of the range, retested that, and then we formed a high momentum bullish candle and we bounced. So of course, probabilities are high that the pair will keep growing. And so far, the closest strong resistance that we can spot on euro yen is over here. Yes, that is the next strong structure that we can spot here on euro yen. One more thing to add is that over here we also have that horizontal structure. Yes, you can see that it was a very strong resistance from where the price retraced, and now after breakout the market is retesting that structure. So I think, watching this nice doji candle, I simply think that the pair will keep growing, and so far I believe that the next goal for buyers is that horizontal structure. So let's be bullish right here and let's expect a bullish continuation. Yeah, the pair looks very bullish to me at the moment. About Aussie dollar pair, let's check what is up with Aussie dollar now. So Aussie dollar is quite weak at the moment, and after quite strong bearish movement we can see the sequence of very weak candles right here. And the reason why the market is so weak is the fact that here we have a very strong zone of demand. Yes, you can see that it is a quite important support that was perfectly respected by the market in the past, and from where we saw strong bullish movements. So probabilities will be high that we might see some pullback from that structure. What I also spotted here on the 4-hour time frame, I spotted right here a classic inverted head and shoulders pattern. Yes, take a look, traders. Here we have a very nice inverted head and shoulders pattern with the confirmed neckline breakout and quite deep retest. So I'm very bullish. So far I'm expecting a bullish movement to that resistance first, and then if that resistance is broken to the upside, we can easily go higher and reach that resistance. So locally I am bullish, and I think that probabilities will be high that we will see a correctional movement here on Aussie dollar. Let me know, traders, if everything is clear. Let me know. By the way, I also spotted a very nice trading opportunity on WTI crude oil. Yeah, so if you're interested, give me yes in the live chat and I will share with you my trading plan for this one. Yeah, so just simply give me yes. What else did you ask me to analyze on this live stream? I saw a question about New Zealand yen. That will be the next instrument that we will analyze. By the way, traders, if you check the recording of the previous live stream, I have shared with you this buying opportunity on New Zealand yen. And here we have a perfect example why patience is the main element of your trading success. Because here, once we took this buying opportunity, the market was consolidating for almost 2 weeks. Yes, the market was very weak, the market was very indecisive, but then finally both targets for the trade were reached. And you can check that this trade was first shared on my free Telegram channel, and then this one was shared on a live stream as well. And those who were patient enough to wait till the price reaches the take profit cashed out nicely now. Yeah, so traders, remember, patience always pays. So learn to be patient, and once you are in a trade, remember that you have your stop loss and you have the target. And these are the only judges, yes, and let them decide whether you are right or wrong. So, what we see on New Zealand yen pair from a current perspective. If we open a daily time frame, we can see, traders, that ahead we have a very important resistance cluster here on New Zealand yen that the market is approaching right now. And also we have a brand new structure support right here. It was a very strong resistance, but after the breakout it turned into support. So important decision is ahead. And if the price breaks and closes above that resistance, definitely we will see a strong bullish wave to higher structure levels. But we may also see a pullback from that resistance. And currently, I'm monitoring the reaction of the price to that yellow structure on lower time frames. On an hourly time frame, we already see very nice rejections from that resistance. So watch that carefully and wait for a confirmation to sell. Yes, wait for some reversal pattern to short the pair. Again, I will definitely post an update once I spot a setup, so don't forget to subscribe to my free Telegram channel. Let me know, traders, if everything is clear. Nice to see Vasily, love from India. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yusuf says, hi Vasily, so your main focus is on 3 time frames. Yes, Yusuf. So main focus is 3 time frames daily, 4 hour, 1 hour. Occasionally, we also check the weekly time frame, and most of the time we check the weekly time frame when we simply don't see the structures on a daily. Yeah, and weekly time frame gives us simply a bigger picture to spot some historical levels. But most of the time, yes, we use the combination of daily, 4 hour, 1 hour. Yes, that is the rule. Now, I see a lot of yes in a live chat, so we will discuss WTI crude oil. Now, let's analyze this one. It is US oil, and let's check. Important decision, traders, is ahead on WTI crude oil. If we open a daily time frame, take a look what I spotted over here. First of all, we have a very strong support right here, and we also have right here a very important falling trend line. And if we take that structure high and draw a trend line, you can see that here we have a major falling trend line. Yes, that is ahead. And now, if we zoom in the chart, we can also spot some peculiar horizontal structure right here. Even though we cannot see that it is a strong key level, still you can see that first we got very nice rejections from that when bears were testing that. Then after the breakout, that structure was nicely respected by the bears again. And recently, we got a very strong rejection from that structure one more time. Now opening a 4 hour. Here in the 4 hour time frame, I guess we can see in details how important is that horizontal structure right here and how many times in a row this one was respected. And you can see that here in the 4 hour time frame we even formed a bearish engulfing candle that engulfed that bullish candle, and that is one more sign of the strength of that structure. So here we have a very peculiar contracting zone of confluence on WTI crude oil, and depending on the reaction of the price to that, I see 2 potential scenarios. First, let's discuss the bearish scenario. You can see that over here we have a minor horizontal support, and here the price might form a double top pattern. So if the price returns back, if the price sets an equal high and returns back to the neckline, it will give us the completed double top pattern. Its neckline breakout can give us a very nice signal to short. Yes, and then we can short with the stop loss lying above the highs of the pattern. We can easily expect a bearish movement to that support first, and then if the price goes lower, we can have a second target based on that support. So that can be your plan to short WTI crude oil traders. Yes, and you can see that over here I have the alert lying below the neckline. It will notify me about the breakout attempt of that. Yes, so we will need the 4-hour candle close below the neckline to confirm a coming bearish movement. Yes, so that will be your plan here to short traders, and I hope it is clear. But also remember that the price may also break that trend line to the upside. So if we see a bullish breakout of that trend line and the daily candle close above that, it may push the price higher then. And the closest strong resistance that will be most likely reached then will be that yellow area. Yes, so important decision is ahead, and let me know to you what you personally expect right here for now, while the market is trading below the trend line. I guess probabilities are higher that the market will drop. So let's wait for the completion of the pattern right here, and let's short on a retest. Then, yes, traders, let me know if you have any questions, and let me know what else do you want me to analyze for you. The next one will be Eurodollar. Yeah, I see a question from Ikechi about Eurodollar, and then we will analyze Pound Dollar and Dollar Swiss. Questions from Joseph and Malik. So, what is up with Eurodollar? Let's take a look and analyze the situation. So, on Eurodollar, if you watched the previous live stream, on Eurodollar pair, we spotted important breakout. Yes, we spotted this major rising trend line that was broken to the downside, and then after its retest, the price dropped. And we were expecting a bearish continuation to lower structure levels. Yes, that was the structure to where we thought Eurodollar should drop. But it turned out that the price started to grow from a bit higher structure levels. So I still believe that after some correction, Eurodollar will most likely reach that support. Yes, as we know, the key levels are kind of the magnet for the market participants. So I still remain bearish biased on Eurodollar. And so far, if you're looking for shorting opportunities, so far the closest strong resistance that we see will be based on the confluence between that horizontal structure and the trend line. Yes, so over here so far will be the closest strong resistance from where I would look for shorting. So those who want to sell, monitor that structure. Yes, from there we will look for the opportunities to sell. Yeah, so that is the outlook. Concerning Pound Dollar is very weird, and this one we discussed with my students yesterday. And here, take a look, traders, what we can spot right here. First of all, globally, since November, traders, you can see that we are trading within a wide horizontal range right here. Yes, you can see that here we have a wide horizontal trading range that the price perfectly respects. Then, zooming in the chart, we also have right here one more range. Yes, take a look. We also have a horizontal range over here that the price also respects. And we have even one more range right here. Take a look. We have a very strong resistance right here. So we have a lot of ranges right here. And definitely such an amount of ranges simply tells us about the weakness of the pair at the moment. Yes, it looks like the market participants here are waiting for some important trigger. The market participants are waiting for some important fundamentals. And so far, those who want to buy should definitely monitor the reaction of the price to the resistance of that tiny little range. If the price breaks and closes above the resistance of the range, then we will expect a bullish continuation to that resistance, right? If the price breaks the resistance of that range, then we will go higher to the resistance of that range. Yeah, so far it will be the plan for those who want to buy. And to be honest, I don't really like the current price action on PM dollar. I don't really like how weak the pair is at the moment. I guess the pair is that weak because of the absence of the important fundamentals. Yes, and it's better if you're looking for some impulsive movement here. It's better to wait for them before you trade. Yeah, so very hard to make any prediction now for this one, so I will monitor the price action, and once I spot something important right here, some important clue, I will definitely share that with you. Yes, traders, let me know if you have any questions. Ren says Vasily is the best. Thank you. And Dylan says, hi Vasily, thank you for the stream. Thank you so much. Clipper says, how do you know a really strong support or resistance? Good question. So for example, right here, we spotted multiple. Let's take away the arrows for a moment and let's discuss. So the question is, why I see that some structures are strong and some are not. It is all about the reaction, the historical reaction of the price to certain points. Why, for example, that resistance right here is strong? Because 2 times in a row, it was respected, and 2 times in a row we saw very strong bearish reactions from that. Why that support is strong? Because again, 2 times in a row it was respected, and 2 times in a row we saw very strong bullish movements from that. So we judge by the reaction of the price to that in the past. Yes, stronger is the reaction, stronger is the structure. Yes, so I hope the logic here is clear. Now, I promised to analyze dollar swaps. Dollar swaps will be the next instrument that we will analyze. What is up? By the way, these are the drawings from the previous live stream. And on the previous live stream, I have predicted a bullish breakout of that resistance. And you can see how perfectly the price violated that. Then we got its retest, and then the price bounced. What can we expect from the pair now? Currently, we are stuck between 2 very important structures. Yes, we have very important resistance right here, and we have a very important support cluster right here. Yes, so everything will depend on the breakout, traders. If the price breaks and closes above the resistance of that range, then we will most likely go higher, and then we will reach that resistance. If the price, however, violates that support to the downside, then we will most likely drop at least to that support. That is the first thing. Now let's check the intraday time frames. What we have here on intraday time frames. So here on 4-hour time frame, you can see that we already started to range. We already formed right here 2 equal highs, 2 equal lows. So locally, we can already see that the pair is in consolidation. Yeah, so most likely bears will manage to reach that support then. Yes, locally the outlook right now is bearish, and most likely that yellow support will be reached. At least 93.5 level will be reached. So the outlook is locally bearish. Yeah, let me introduce what else do you want me to analyze for you. Larry asks to analyze Aussie yen. That will be the next instrument that we will analyze. Khan says, as always, thank you, brother, for your analysis. Keep up the good work. Appreciate it, bro. Thank you. Thank you so much. And Oleida says, can we treat price action found on 30 minutes, 15 minutes time frame? Of course. If you treat the price action on 30 minutes, 15 minutes time frame, you are simply a scalper. And you can follow the same rules. Yes, so the rules that I am teaching you on these live streams, they are kind of universal. You can treat this rule with these rules: crypto, stocks, forex, futures, and you can also treat the higher time frames, the lower time frames. It depends on you. The point is that these rules, the top-down analysis, works everywhere, and I really want you to try this trading strategy. So, Aussie yen, let's analyze Aussie yen. That will be the next pair. So, what do we see on Aussie yen now? The situation here is very strange, I would say. The point is that here we got that support that was broken to the downside. But we also got right here this support cluster. Yes, so the market here is stuck within a very narrow range. And you can see that here we already formed a sequence of very weak candles, meaning that the market participants are waiting for some trigger to decide where to push the pair next. And of course, again, the best option right here is to simply wait for a breakout. Yes, a bullish breakout of the resistance of the range will be a very strong signal, and it will most likely signify a bullish continuation to that resistance. At the same time, a breakout, a bearish violation of that support will be a very strong bearish trigger. And then the market will most likely keep falling to that support, right? So that is so far what I can say about Aussie yen. I also saw a question about pound Swiss. Yes, Uzair asked to analyze pound Swiss. Let's analyze this one. By the way, you can see that in my watch list, pound Swiss is currently flagged because at the moment the pair is approaching here a very important horizontal structure resistance. Yes, we have a very important resistance cluster that the market is approaching right now, and yesterday we have already been nicely rejected from that. Yes, and here we got a very strong rejection. Now, if we open the 4-hour time frame, what can we spot here on a 4-hour time frame? Here on the 4-hour time frame, we can spot that here the price is respecting that trend line, and we have that trend line. So here we have a rising wedge pattern. Yes, respected 1, 2, 3, 4 times in a row. And I would say that the pair will drop after breakout of the support of the wedge. So if we close below the support of the wedge, by the way, it should be a candle with a relatively big body, because if we close below the support of the wedge with the doji, definitely it won't confirm the breakout. If we form kind of a bearish candle like that, traders, then I will certainly expect a bearish movement. Yes, so monitor that wedge pattern and wait for its support breakout. Yes, you can see that we already formed a very nice doji on that resistance. Then we formed right here a bearish engulfing candle. We see the rejections here in the 4 hours, so definitely that structure here is quite strong. And a violation of 4-hour candle close below the support of the wedge will confirm the initiation of a correctional movement here on pound Swiss. Yes, so I hope you follow the logic. By the way, so far I haven't analyzed the indexes, the US 30, the Nasdaq, the S&P 500. Let me know, traders, in the live chat if you want me to analyze this indexes. And I remember that someone also asked to analyze silver. So let's briefly check silver, and let me show you the structure that I'm currently monitoring. We are on a daily chart, and here on silver you can see that we got quite strong bearish movement, and the price has perfectly respected that horizontal structure support. Yes, that support here was reached. We formed a bullish engulfing candle, and today we are growing. And here on silver, ahead, we can see a very wide and strong horizontal supply area that the market is approaching right now. And of course, we can look for shorting from that supply area. So for now, on focus is that structure. And for now, I am looking for the confirmation to short that resistance. So for opening a 4-hour time frame, here we can see that for now locally bulls dominate the market, and we have nothing special right here to rely on to short. However, here on an hourly time frame, we may form right here a double top, right? Take a look, traders. Here we have a very nice foundation for a double top. So if we break and close below that horizontal neckline, if we close below that on an hourly, then we can easily short the market on a retest, expecting a bearish movement that leads to that support. So here will be our plan. Yes, shorting from here, setting our stop loss above the highs of the pattern. Here will be our first target for the trade. And then if the price drops lower, we can easily expect a bearish movement to the current low. Yes, so that will be the plan. And again, if the pattern here forms, if it breaks the neckline, I will definitely share with you the update. By the way, remember that if we set a new high close here on an hourly time frame, that trading setup will become invalid. Yes, and we won't trade, and we then will look for some other setup to trade. Yes, so that is what I see. Dylan says, is the daily time frame important for support and resistance? Meaning if daily candle closes above previous resistance, then it has high probability to be a new support level. Hope I'm clear enough. Yes, Dylan, I guess you are clear enough. So daily time frame is definitely very important because of the importance of key levels on a daily time frame. And of course, the daily candle close above the resistance signifies the violation of that resistance, and that structure turns into support then. And if on a daily time frame, daily candle closes below the support, then that support turns into resistance. Yes, these are quite simple rules to follow. Yeah. Now, dollar index. I guess dollar index will be the next instrument that we'll analyze. Let's take a look. It should be DXY. Important structure traders is ahead on DXY. And those who follow me on Telegram know that earlier I have showed you that resistance that was reached earlier, and from where we saw a strong bearish reaction. Moreover, we can see that then the price also violated that rising trend line. Yes, we got here a quite strong rising trend line that was broken to the downside as well. So I guess probabilities will be high, traders, that dollar index will drop lower. Yes, for now, the index looks quite overbought. So probabilities will be high that we will see a correctional movement to at least to that support 1. Yes, so I'm locally very bearish. Here in the 4-hour time frame, by the way, you can see that we formed a double top with the lower high, and currently we are testing its neckline. So its neckline breakout can give you an extra confirmation that the index will drop lower. So to me, definitely, index looks quite bearish now. So probably it will drop. Yeah. Elias says pound yen time to buy. Alex says, sir, can you analyze pound yen? Let me check if the yeah. So the trade in pound yen is active. Yes, and I already got the notification from my broker that the trade is active. So that is our trade, traders. here on pound yen. Yeah, the trade here is active. Fingers crossed. Yes, we have quite tiny stop loss right here. Yeah, so let's see. The market is already trading below our entry. So fingers crossed. Let's hope that it will be a winner. Yeah, I really want this trade to win. It is the trend following trade. It is the structure-based trade. As we discussed, we spotted a lot of confirmations right here. So let's hope that this setup will play out. Yeah, let's see. Now, dollar index we analyzed. Talat says me, I knew your plan for German 30. Your lectures are very helpful and so pro. Thank you very much, Vasily. Thank you, Talat. Yeah, definitely we can check the DAX index. Let's roughly take a look what is the situation on the index. Yeah, so we have bounced recently sharply, and what we can see here on DAX at the moment, we can see the consolidation and correctional movement. Yes, you can see that we are trading here within a narrow horizontal trading range. Yes, and yeah, so if the price breaks the support of the range, then we will drop lower to that support. If the price breaks the resistance of the range, then I wouldn't trade, because here a bit higher we also have that resistance. So if you're looking for buying the breakout, I would suggest you waiting for a bullish breakout of these two structures before the price bounces to the next highs. If we check then the 4-hour time frame, roughly trading view, show me the 4-hour time frame. For some reason it is not showing. If I have any, let me introduce if we have any connection problems now, because trading view for some reason is lagging. Yeah, I hope that the connection did not drop. Let me try to refresh the page now. Give me a second. Yeah, for some reason some problems with the trading queue. Yeah, it occasionally happens. Yeah, so let's return back to the DAX index again, to the 4-hour. Yeah, we wanted to analyze 4-hour and check if we have something special right here. Nothing special here at the moment. Yeah, nothing interesting. So for now, simply on focus is that horizontal range. Yeah, what will be next? Dow Jones. That will be the next instrument that will analyze US 30 index. What is up with the US 30 index? Earlier we have nicely predicted this bearish movement on US 30, and now the market is in a range. Yes, wide range, wide horizontal trading range here on US 30. These are the boundaries of the range, and now we are approaching the lower boundary of that. And if the price breaks the support of the range, then we will most likely drop to that support. That will be the plan for those who want to short. If you want to buy, however, you should monitor the intraday time frames, and you should monitor the price action right here. Let's check if we have something special to rely on right here to buy. Let's check if we have any trend lines right here. Let's try to draw a trend line from that point. Nothing special here for now, I guess. Let's check an hourly time frame. We have something on hourly. For now, nothing. So simply pay close attention to that horizontal support. Yes, the reaction of the price to that will most likely determine the future direction of the index. Yes, so daily candle close below that will be a strong bearish signal, and if the price forms some reversal pattern on a 4-hour or on an hourly time frame, that can give you a very nice buying opportunity. So keep monitoring. Yes, as always, if I see some confirmation there, I will share with you the update. Traders, don't forget to like this live stream, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. It really motivates to do this live streams more often for you. Now, next, we analyzed Dow Jones. We analyzed now pound Swiss. I'm already in short trade, 1 hour double top there. Was there we simply didn't short the double top on the pound Swiss because the price here is still respecting the trend line. So even though I do agree that there is a double top here in an hourly time frame, we also have that strong trend line right here. That still is kind of a strong support. Yes, I hope you got what I mean. So usually we do not trade against the we usually do not trade against the 4-hour vertical structures. So I decided to wait here a bit more. By the way, the 4-hour candle closes in just 44 minutes. So in 44 minutes, I will return back to the pound Swiss and check how the 4-hour candle closes right here. Mehmet says, hey Vasily, I was wondering to ask you about the statement that made the Bank of America that the rates will go up to 6%. Yeah, so it might happen or might not. What we know about the bankers and the politicians is that they are not that trustworthy, unfortunately, and they don't really keep their words. So we will see. If the rates will keep growing, we will definitely see the further rally on dollar index. And so far, we don't see. So far, as we discussed locally, the dollar index looks bearish. So let's trust the facts. Yes, not the gossips. Yes, that is our rule. Yeah, we treat only the facts. Yes, and most of the time, technical analysis reflects the facts. Yes, so let's see. And yeah, so briefly update for gold, even though we have already analyzed this one, traders, those who just joined, for now we discussed that here on gold we spotted a local bullish reversal. After a strong bearish continuation, the price formed a double bottom, violated its neckline, set a high, retraced at a new high. So potentially, we're gonna see kind of the zigzag movement to that yellow resistance. Yeah, so far locally here on gold we are bullish, but on a daily we discussed that on a daily the trend is bearish. So most likely after a correctional movement we will see one more leg to the downside, potentially to lower structure levels. So on the intraday time frames the perspective is locally bullish, but on a daily, yeah, we are now bearish. Yes, so I hope it is clear. Olady says, Vasily, why don't you trade fundamentals? Because in my view, fundamentals are not that useful for intraday trading. Fundamentals are good for investing, probably for swing trading, for long-term predictions, but for intraday trading, quite rarely fundamentals may help. I truly believe that on intraday time frames, especially by the way in scalping, technicals are much more important than the fundamentals. Yes, I hope you got the logic. Yeah, traders, let me know what else to analyze for you. If I missed your question, please ask again, because you can see that we have a lot of messages in the live chat, so I could simply miss your question. And I also, watching my list for today, I also wanted to share with you a couple of words about S&P 500 index. Yeah, just something, not this one. Let me open my ticker, S&P, this one. Yeah, so why S&P 500 index right now is on focus? You can see, traders, that the index has reached quite important horizontal structure support. Yes, that support was nicely respected in the recent past, and now approaching that we were rejected, and after the strong bearish movement the market became very weak once that support was reached. And on a 4-hour time frame, here I have spotted a trend line. I have spotted right here, by the way, it was probably from here, from that high, I spotted, yeah, we have this quite strong falling trend line. And we got multiple tests of that, and so far we see nice bearish reactions. But now the price is approaching that trend line again. And I think, traders, a bullish breakout, a bullish violation, a 4-hour candle close above that trend line, will most likely push the price higher. So those who are looking for buying opportunities on S&P 500 should definitely pay close attention to that trend line. Watch that carefully and wait for a breakout there. That can give you a very nice confirmation to buy. Yeah, CAC, please. Question from Shihi. Traders, let me know, by the way, what do you think about this live stream? Let me know what are your thoughts, and if there is any way to improve the quality of this live streams, please let me know. As you know, I always read your comments, so your opinion is very important. CAC 40. What is the ticker? Yeah, CAC 40. This one, probably this one. Let's briefly check what is up with this one. Yeah. Oh wow, it is already approaching the all-time highs. I didn't know. Did you know, traders, that recession is over already? The indexes are recovered. Yeah, so the the recession is already over, and no inflation and stuff. Anyway, we are approaching the all-time structure high, and here we can spot the expanding wedge. So depending on the reaction of the price to the all-time structure high, bearish breakout of the support of the expanding wedge will most likely push the price lower, and we will see a correctional movement. While a bullish violation, a daily candle close above that major resistance will probably push the price much higher. Yes, then the index may easily go much higher and go to the next highs. So monitor that expanding wedge. Yes, that will be your plan. Aussie Cat. Aussie Cat, have we checked Aussie Cat? Not really. Yeah. So Aussie Cat pair. On Aussie Cat pair, we have respected that horizontal structure support and bounced from that. And now ahead we see a very strong resistance. Yes, we have a very strong resistance right here that the market is approaching right now. And of course, from that resistance, we will look for shorting. Yes, we will monitor the reaction of the price to that resistance, and from there, we will look for a confirmation to short. Here, so far, analyzing the intraday time frames, we see nothing special. Yeah, we have no pattern right here to trade. So for now, just monitor that yellow area. Yes, it is a very important liquidity zone, and probabilities will be quite high that the price will drop from that. So simply watch that structure carefully and look for a confirmation to short from there. By the way, also don't forget to like this live stream. Nice drop on oil. Did it drop? Let's check. US oil. Let's check. Oh wow. Yeah, traders. So remember about our plan. Yeah, we spotted a very important liquidity zone right here, and for now the price perfectly respects that. So wait for a neckline breakout of that double top to short. Yes, that is our plan right here. CAD yen. Question from Elias. CAD yen pair. Let's check what is up with CAD yen. Let's open it daily. So on the CAD yen pair, we have spotted earlier the breakout of a very important horizontal structure. The price violated that to the upside, retested, and then we bounced. And we were expecting the test of that resistance, and the price didn't really manage to reach that, and we see a very strong rejection right here. So that strong rejection and that strong bearish candle right here signify a local dominance of bears. So potentially the price may return back to that horizontal support, from where we will look for buying opportunities again. If we open a 4-hour, we also, here in the 4-hour time frame, we have violated an important horizontal support cluster to the downside. Yes, we got important structure cluster right here that was broken to the downside, retested, and now we are falling. So yeah, on the intraday time frames, the pair looks bearish as well. So most likely, it will drop lower. Yeah, and Germany 40, it is the DAX. Yes, I guess it is the DAX index. We have analyzed this one. Yeah. If you missed, please check the recording. We have already analyzed, and we spotted there the range. Well, traders, I guess that is the great moment to finish. I hope that you enjoyed this live session. Yes, I hope that we analyzed a lot of instruments, by the way, today. We analyzed Forex, we analyzed some commodities, we analyzed the indexes. And personally, I really enjoyed this live session. Yeah, let me know what are your thoughts about that. Let me know when do you want me to do the next live session. Also, I have prepared for you a very nice educational video for Saturday, so don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel to not miss that. Also, traders, don't forget to subscribe to my social networks. I have Instagram, I have TradingView page, I have Telegram channel. All the links are in the description below. And for my premium services, for Signals Group, for trading education and stuff, don't forget to check my website. It is vasilytrader.com. Thank you so much, traders, and I will see you soon. Thank you.